Welcome to the advanced workflow tutorial for the Osmo Plus kit. Now, not unlike the Nikon Key Mission and all the other cameras that we're offering here, the key to getting the most out of the Osmo Plus is to pair it up with a smartphone and companion mobile app. Now, we provided the phone and the app, DJI Go, and using a Wi-Fi signal, it will allow you to control the camera remotely through your smartphone and app, and take care of not just the basic camera functions that we covered in the Quick Start tutorial, but also the finer settings and camera parameters, from the ISO sensitivity and the shutter speed, to the exposure, white balance. All of the finer features are going to be controlled through the app. So I'm going to take you through the basics on linking up the phone and using each of the settings on the camera app. So let's get started here. Okay, so we're going to open up DJI Go. Okay, now the first thing it's asking us to do is to connect our DJI device. So, in order to do that, we got to make sure that the Osmo Plus is turned on. And that we have set the Wi-Fi connection on our camera to the signal from the Osmo. And there, it's just popped up. Osmo_7B05cc. Select that. All right, so we've got it connected, and even if this signal does not include internet access, it'll give us all we need to control. And now you can see the app has recognized the fact that we're connected to an Osmo Plus. So let's hit the camera button to get started. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is to mount the smartphone onto the smartphone mount on the camera, and there's a particular way to do this. Now this particular mount stretches to accommodate different lengths of phone. So the way it actually works is you extend the arms back past the arm of the smartphone mount, make sure it fits just into the furthest back corners of the phone, and then stretch and snap it into place. There you've got it connected, and of course you can tilt the window according to what you need to use, what angle you prefer to view it from. All right, so now let's take a look at the basic functions on the app, and we're just going to go down the list left to right. So at the top left corner, you can see the toggle between still photo and video. Right now it's in still photo mode. And clicking that white button in the middle of the left row is the shutter button for still camera mode and the record button for video mode. And we're going to toggle this thing over to video. All right, now below that we have our settings for video or photo mode. In video mode, this alternates between automatically adjusting the frame rate or putting it at a preset for slow motion shooting. And if you're looking at it in still photo mode, here you have the options for time delays, different photo setups if you want to shoot periodic interval shots or a panorama or a time lapse. So we're going to go back to video, set it to auto, and right below our record button here, this is where we get to the camera parameters. You can set it all to automatic or shutter priority or manual, and adjust your ISO, shutter, and exposure value to whatever best fits your scene. So feel free to get comfortable with these settings and play around with them until you're happy with how the video clips that you take with these different settings look. Below that is our playback button, and this takes you to all the still shots that you've taken and all the video that you've shot via this app. And you can also manage what files stay in Go there as well. All right, so over to the right-hand side, that home button takes you back to the main menu. The camera button gives you control over each of the photo settings. Right now we have the video resolution set to 4K, photos coming out as JPEG, and you have different color presets that you can work with here, and different white balance presets you can work with here, or just try different manual settings. But yeah, I would definitely recommend using white balance and adjusting it whenever you can, especially if you have a plain white sheet of paper handy. All right, this controls the gimbal functions, and some of these we actually covered in Quick Start, because these are things that you can, some of these are things that you can do or turn on and off by using the trigger. Like this switch does the same thing that holding down the trigger does. It sets things into pitch lock. There's the recenter function, there's the selfie mode. And again, manual adjustments for the gimbal attitude. So as you can see, a lot of automatic modes, a lot of presets, and a lot of control over manual settings. And there are more camera settings here for both video and photo, and also some fine adjustments to the speed and calibration of the gimbal. So, work with these settings until you're happy with the image that you're getting. You can either hit record on the smartphone app, and again, like I said, this is a zoom cam, so you can zoom in or out either by using the trigger and the joystick or by pushing these little buttons here. And when you're done, just hit stop and see how the clip looks in playback. And that should be the most of what you need to know. We've also included links to DJI's user manuals and instructions if you want recaps over the settings and camera functions. And beyond that, just keep at it and enjoy the kind of smooth, fluid settings that only a gimbal-stabilized camera can offer you. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing what you do with the Osmo Plus kit. Have a good day.